Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our 3G Deep group. I'm Dr. Yuqi Song. In this video, I will tell you how 3G Deep group can help you succeed. I will share my own story, becoming an expert of CFD-DEM simulation in geomechanics. During the 4.5 year study in 3G Deep group, I was mainly supervised by Professor Ranges and co-supervised by Dr. Bailing Wu and Dr. Bernard Chen. All of my supervisors have given me careful guidance and instructions and finally makes me become an expert. So I will tell you why it is a wise choice to join 3G Deep group by the following 5 aspects. First and secondly, I will introduce myself and 3G Deep group, and followed by my research achievement and my life in 3G Deep group. Finally, I will tell you how you can join 3G Deep group. So now let's start from my bio. So I got my PhD degree last year, 2021, with the help of my main supervisor, Professor Ranges, who is the academician of Australian Academy of Technology and Engineering, and also our 3G Deep group leader. So my co-supervisors are Dr. Bailing Wu, who is a senior principal research scientist of CSIRO, and Dr. Bernard Chen, who is the senior lecturer of Monash University and associate professor of University of Melbourne. So you will always receive the best supervision from our world-class supervisor team in 3G Deep Group. So after getting my PhD degree, I'm now serving as a postdoctoral research fellow and teaching associate in 3G Deep Group. I'm also the Vice President of the American Rock Mechanics Association, Monash chapter. So now I will introduce our 3G Deep group, especially our group leader, Professor Ranges. Professor Ranges is the world top 2% scientist awarded by the famous Stanford University. So he is also ranked as the global research leader by the famous journalist The Australian. So Professor Ranges is a leader in mining and mineral resource engineering and also in environmental and geological engineering. Under the outstanding leadership of Professor Ranges, our 3G Deep group possesses a total of 16 million of world-class research facilities, including the microscopic equipment, macroscopic, and field-scale equipment. Professor Ranges is also the founder of our 4G journal, indexed by Web of Science, which is also known as the SCI journal. So the full name is the Geomechanics and Geophysics for Geoenergy and Georesources, known as the 4G journal. This journal has an impact factor of 3.75 and increasing every year. It can rank in a Section 2 in the Chinese Academy of Science ranking system. Professor Ranges has also successfully held the famous IC3G International Conference every 2 years, in 2016 Melbourne and 2018 Chengdu. For further information about Professor Ranges and our 3G Deep group, welcome to visit our official website in double language, that is English and Chinese website. Now let's look at my research achievement in 3G Deep. So during the 4.5 year study in 3G Deep, my research is mainly focused on the sand production phenomenon in oil and gas development. So sand production refers to the sand particles flow from the reservoir formation into the perforation and finally into the wellbore along with the oil, water, and natural gas flow. As shown in this figure, the sand production may cause a lot of problems like the damage to the safety valves, lifting equipment, surface equipment, and pipeline. It is crucial to properly predict and manage the sand production. So according to the modern intelligence, it is necessary to apply the sand control all around the world. In our lab, I can use our self-developed three-dimensional visualized sand production cell to study the sand production. Based on our sand production experimental equipment, I have developed this 3D CFD-DEM sand production numerical model. In this model, we can exert a true triaxial stress on a sand assembly as shown in the left figure. In the right figure, it shows the CFD pressure gradient distribution of the CFD cells. We can take the advantage of DEM simulation to study the microscopic structure of sand arch and sand skeleton on the different stress conditions, as shown in the four figures. And also, in the left figure, we can see the sand arch, also known as the sand bridge, above the slot liner. And the fourth chain of this sand arch is shown as the right figure. So we can also use this CFD-DEM model to study the anisotropy of non-spherical particle. So this slide shows the clogging and non-clogging behavior of the ellipsoidal particle. The left figure shows the most likely case for ellipsoidal particle to pass through the outlet. And the right figure shows the most difficult case. The construction process of sand arch is also investigated, which can be divided into three stages, as shown in the figures. We can also analyze the internal stability of reservoir by our self-developed software, Assiscos. The results obtained from this software can be well validated by our experimental and numerical simulation results. I'm also looking at an emerging sand fixation method called the microbial-induced calcite precipitation, as shown in this table. Now let's look at our enjoyable life in 3G Deep Group. Every month, our group will hold an afternoon tea in our beautiful campus. You will meet all of our group members from Sri Lanka, India, Australia, and China. Yes, our group is such a multicultural and colorful group because Professor Ranges fully respects students with different values, cultures, backgrounds, and expectations. Every season, we will also hold a group lunch. You will enjoy the food all around the world in such a big metropolitan Melbourne. You will not miss the opportunity to join our department party like the golf event and buffet dinner. It's quite an exciting experience to join the Team Monash. Thus, you can represent Monash University to join various kinds of sports games like the Victoria Games and Australian Uni Games. I guess Probably you can't wait to join 3GD group now, so I will tell you how to contact and join us. If you hold an honor or a master degree in civil engineering, science, mathematics, or artificial intelligence, do not hesitate to contact us via email. You can also visit our 3GD official website in double language, English and Chinese. You are also welcome to visit my personal ResearchGate website.